सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Chess Association to this intermediate training session. So I will be covering some concepts on end game today, apart from some themes in middle game and analysis of top class classic games. I mean games of great players of world champion and top class grandmasters. First, I would like to present to you a game of Misa Tal. Mikhail Tal was known as Misa, nickname. So Misa Tal played a wonderful game against the former world champion Anatoly Karpov in the Brussels tournament, where all the best 10 players of the world were there. And after the event or before the event, a blitz match was arranged among round robin, and Tal beat Karpov very convincingly. So the opening is not the best move order, but what he got, let me show you. In the particular game, 1 second, let me go live first. A chart box. So in the game started with e4, and Karpov adopted his favorite Karukan. Karpov, throughout his career, he relied on three openings: Karukan, Roy Lopez, and Petrov. Mostly Karukan and Roy Lopez, and it served him well. I mean, he defeated many great players with. Um, he has defeated many great players. Hello, Veerbhadra Singh and Divya Parmar, Vivan Vishal Saha, Vatsal Parikh, Om Desai, Devas Bargatria, and Swam Das. All are welcome. The game started Karokan, a line which is transposing to Panov attack, but with one deviation. Now pawn takes. Now d4 will be regular Panov Botvinnik attack. After d4, e6, knight c3, knight f6, a regular Panov Botvinnik attack, but a small deviation. Now queen queen takes pawn is bad because it gives a tempo. I will discuss why this is bad. I will discuss. So let us see knight. Now white has many lines. White can give a check and come back. White can give a check, and after bd7 we can come with a little better game. I mean he will lose the pawn. He will lose the pawn, but black has to lose some 2-3 moves for that. So this is possible. Or best is knight here, and now knight c3, and he will play some g6, bg7, then castle, and then go for the pawn. This is one of the ideas. But Karpov had different things in mind. He played knight c3. Now take straight, simple. The idea now black has to commit. He need to castle quickly. So either pawn push or pawn push will come. One of the move. Depending what black will do, white will decide. Now if he plays here, then d4 will transpose to a regular isolated queen pawn position, which is giving some good attacking chances. But Karpov played knight into, which is not good move. Pawn into d4. White has better game. White has got lead in development, better center, and better control of open lines. White has three advantages. White center is superior, undisputed. Sawal nahi, white center is better. White has got many open lines. You can see this bishop, both the bishops are quite open. And the queen knight has a. So white has clearly better center, better open line, and also better double. So castle. Okay. Now the position Here, rook e1. Now, if he plays bishop to g4, h3, and bishop takes, white already get clear better. Then bishop pair had added advantage. Apart from the b file pressure, the bishop pair and center. Technically plus. So he decided to play here rook e8. Idea, he's looking for counterplay. Now you need to stop that. You need to stop. But now if you play bishop f4, now bg4 will come. And now he's ready, more developed and prepare for e5. So Tal wanted to stop the e5 play because this will get some freedom. So he played bishop g5. The idea, you provoke a weakness. Now the bishop is employed for this break. But if you play pawn push, then this will be tied down. Suppose you come here and now this is also weak. I will further weaken. So bg5 is a good move. Now you can't stop. And bishop g4, I will have s3. This is a good move now because now development is much better and stronger. So he played bishop e6. Well, now it is very natural that a player like Tal will not hesitate, give the sacrifice with a tremendous compensation. Rook into bishop. Array, rook into bishop. Now pawn into tempo. Defend, again attack. Defend, again attack. You cannot defend this. In this case, you will play the queen coming to e4, bishop to h4, knight g5 threat. So you cannot bring the king into the game. So after this move, he decided to have counter play because after you take twice, rook into c3 will come. So he defended, overprotected. The main idea, now this is the only weakness at the moment bothering white. Otherwise, he will start opening the game h4, h5 to open up. But people play a6, b5. This is the point. So all covers up the weakness because knight will come now with a tempo and then everything is free. Tempo. So now there is no problem and white has a free hand to attack. Now this weakness is also guarded. This is also guarding the weakness. So it is too slow now. You play b5, a5. It is not easy. First of all, you have to prepare, which is not easy. So he played e5. Looking, I think it is bad. But in a blitz game, the time matters. Chess clock. So you cannot make a strategical decision thinking 2 minutes. Suppose in a blitz game you are down by one minute means you are like a piece down. If you are 1 minute down, it is equivalent to a piece down. You cannot think. You have to open up. But this opens up the bishop's line. I mean this power. So that means I will play h4, h5 and then open up h4, ignoring h5. So pawn takes, queen takes. Now it is all ready. Attack is coming. Among many things, now there are various plans. At the moment there is a tempo. And now he is coming here on this point, bishop and queen. And of course, the knight will come here. So there are many plans are coming now. Many plans are coming. So rook has to move, rook move, and now bishop. Now the point is, now you have to consolidate. Black must consolidate. So queen here. Idea, the rook is now unprotected. So I stop the knight, and thereafter the knight will come. And thereafter the pawn, that there a rook into pawn will come. I can return. So this is the point. This is the moment. What is question here? Okay. Good morning, everybody. Suresh Vaichara, good morning. Subankar Sarkar and Ayush Soy. No, 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 no. Attack is not on. Ayush, you see the attack now. Attack is gone for normal player, but not for Tal. Not for Tal. Just see. This is the move. So where attack has gone? So Tal gave a surprising, shocking rook sacrifice. You take the rook and that too with a check. You are welcome to take the rook and with a check. You have to give because there is a mate threat. There is a mate threat. So take. Okay. Now defend the mate. How are you going to defend the mate? Queen cannot defend. Now queen cannot come to white square. And now the only defense is bishop pawn push. This does not work. If you play some queen move, rook is coming. Rook is coming, right? But you will play bishop into bishop into. Now rook bishop attack and mate threat. Now I am attacking the bishop and rook and mate threat. Again I am giving bishop into and mate. How are you going to defend? Now if you play like this, suppose you play like this. Now this is protected, but then another shock is waiting. Another shock is waiting. Now rook takes will lead to checkmate, and king takes will lead to discover attack. Sorry, discover attack. The attack continues. The ball is rolling. There are four attacking pieces. So rook here, he will have a surprising bishop takes pawn. The king cover is gone. It is gone. So he cannot. The attack continues. That what did he do here? Here he played pawn h6. Actually, I don't know this position. Maybe here instead of this, maybe simple queen move may be winning the game. This is probably winning, I think, because there is a threat and king runs away. Then knight h5 is coming. This should win the game. But I think for bishop into pawn. Now bishop into bishop. The threat is queen check. The threat is queen check and take it. So only move, check and lost. Because discover check and mate on, if he goes discover check and mate on g7. So of course I think Tal gave some chance, but the appreciation I liked it is this move. This everything looks top. Everything looks attack has halted. Shocking. Hello Ramakrishna. Sir, ask question please and game of Tal. It might be very fun. The point is it is a big game. Okay, I want to show you first this. Why the opening he should not play queen takes pawn. In the opening, this line I will give you questions, lot of questions today. Lot of questions I will ask you. Give position. In this position, here, in this position, here more correct move. This is the more correct. Now e6. Now you play nc3. Now you have got knight f6. Then you can play knight f3, or you can go here whatever line. This is supposed to be one of the main line of Panu. But let us see what happens after pawn into queen takes pawn. You cannot give a tempo. Giving a tempo in opening is lethal. Normal isolated pawn is very good. White is little better. But if you give a tempo, it becomes too much. So I will show you some two games for that. Then I will take you to some end game and remaining games. Correct? I will ask questions, but please be patient. Samdani and Samdani brother sister, welcome. Now I will ask question. Bad move. Another one is to go directly. Another one, he will go directly. So he says some development. The point is, if you come knight here, I will play bishop. This gives trouble. This gives trouble. That is the reason he wants to play g6, b7 and f6. Only take the pawn into. The end game, if you leave the pawn on c6, it is very annoying. So you have to take. There is a threat, bishop d5. What should you do now? White has the better game. White has a lead in development and control of open lines. What would you do? Bishop d5. Okay. Now it should win. I think queen d7 was a bad move. There is no need to discuss. So let me take you to another game, classical game. The main line in this variation, Queen D5. Basically, this variation came to top flight chess. टॉप लेवल में जब कार्पो अंडे सकलो का कैंडिडेट्स फाइनल मैच हुआ, कैंडिडेट्स फाइनल, द विनर विल प्ले Kasparov. The winner is going to play Kasparov. There, I mean, Andre Sokolo played this variation few times, and then it became to that limelight. Queen takes pawn. Bad move. The best is knight f6. Knight f6. I think the chances are only marginally better. White is little better, but bad move. A tempo. D4 nothing. D4. A regular line where black has vested. White is a tempo down. Now this position is black to, it should have been black to play. Okay. And he has surrendered the center. So white is clearly better. I will skip the opening discussion. Now castle. Okay, I will skip the opening. Rook e1, main line. Okay. A3. Why this is idea? He wants to play bishop here, then he will play the queen move and then play bg5 with standard attacking plan. bg5. Now preparing queen d3, the idea queen d3 and rook d1 with attack. The standard arrangement of pieces in the isolated queen pawn, white normally arranges like this and takes the initiative. Then this will force g6. You have to defend g6 play, only move. I want to see how you attack. Getting an attacking position, IQP, I have discussed some games already, many games. How to go for a standard attack. क्या करोगे? There are many plans. Many plans are there. Many plans. BA4, it is a good move. I think Smyslov played that bishop A4 against Karpov. Smyslov, Karpov, but here he goes for same plan. Karpov, Smyslov. If you remember, Smyslov white, Karpov black, the same plan he did. Now the pin, black has to play weaken the position. Otherwise, he cannot reel out of the pin. So, A6. In earlier game, the position was different. Smyslov had preferred some d5 move he got, but this is different position. So he goes for b4. Forced and got the typical move. The threat is to play just bishop here and then d5 he will play. Open up the game. Substantially weakened. The weak squares, the targets. So this is bad. This is bad. I want you to suggest me how to attack here. Kornev is attacking Grandmaster of Kornev, very aggressive style player. Oleg Kornev. Hello, Nandini Lakhwani. Grandmaster Kornev played knight. Otherwise, the point is you cannot free. If you play, then queen will have no room to enter. If you try this, this is not the correct plan here. So, knight. Idea. Now you better watch the square. And after the move, the queen comes. White has got an attacking setup already, aiming at f6 d6. Only move. Otherwise, you lose material. Only, I think, the position. Once you achieve d5 in IQP, if the pawn advances, it becomes too much. The rooks are ready. The rooks are ready. The king is weak. This is all ideal. Everything is ideal. Now is the time. Push. The game is all over. No matter what he will do, he is suffering. The only move. Otherwise, you lose queen. You play pawn into pawn, knight check will win queen. You move the knight, and this is a disaster. After you move the knight, the queen will trouble. It will lead to mating attack only. Only move. Defend the knight. Only move. Finish. The queen is running out of good square, and it will lead to checkmate. Only move. Otherwise, the queen moves, knight check is decisive mate. Only move. Defend the mate. Only move. No other move. If you play some other move, there is nothing he cannot defend it. I don't see. So only move. One. One or two checks. There is nothing. You'll run out of checks. Finish. So the whole idea, you cannot give a tempo in the opening with queen d5. This is just bad. After take, this is the only move. This is just bad. And after this move, you have various plan. You can play queen check, and then he comes here, and then now you can come back. No, maybe knight f3, knight c3, and now this is one possibility. Or you can go bishop check and bishop, or you play like that. The whole point is, this is an interesting idea, but a part of the Panov attack. Now, friends, I will take you to end games. I will take you to end games. So let us say king on e1, rook a1 and g1, bishop a2 on c2. This is, and black is queen h5, rook e8 and g6. It is a bishop. Rook only, it is rook only. And queen is here, I guess. This is the position. And pawns. And white has, that's all. White position is that's all. Pawn c2. Yeah, this is the position. And white to play. Now the point is, white continued to attack. White did not castle. Throughout the game, white kept the king in center, attacked, and black got this trick. Some sudden tactics came, and the queen is played. I want you to think, can white survive this? The same thing happened to me. I was playing with a very talented player from Andhra Pradesh, J. Ramakrishna. J. Ramakrishna is a very attacking and aggressive player. You can see his games in database. Very aggressive player. He used to play King's Gambit. He used to play all attacking lines. So while playing with him, similar situation. My queen was trapped, but I won the game. My queen was pinned, but with queen pinned with other pieces attacked, and I won the game. Somewhere, somewhere in Maharashtra, maybe I don't know Ichalganj, I don't know Kolhapur, Solapur, somewhere, some tournament. I won the game. A similar situation, but this is different. White to play and win. Please find out. Yes, Birabhadra Singh, knight e4 was good move at that time. But now tell me, How white can win this game? Do you think white can win? बताओ ये मुझे व्हाइट कैसा जीतेगा? Somebody has to participate. I'm giving you every diagram not more than 3 minutes. 1 minute passed, 2 more minutes. Not more than 3 minutes. 2 more minutes. Veerabhadra, Rook G6, Queen G6, BD5, KD5 castles. Yeah, find so quick. Very quick. Very quick. So you play Rook into G6. Queen G6, BD5. BD5 check. What if I come here? What if I come king to G5, B5? Welcome Prince Gandhi, about to become King Gandhi. So, yeah, actually Rook check will win because King here, Bishop check is coming. And King here, Bishop check and Bishop into pawn check and winning the Rook. Winning the Rook. So you have to take it. You have to take it and then that allows castle check. That allows the castle check. The point is Rook check has a defect. Rook check, there is some problem with the king. So castle, no, the pin. The main problem is the pin. So I get rid of that. That is why I told you. King did not castle in the beginning. I told you castle and now mate. Okay, okay. Next diagram. I give you next. This is finished. Now queen king will come. Then queen check will come. It will lead to mate. It will lead to mate. Okay. So next diagram. So let us see the king on b3, bishop b4, and knight f7, and pawn to c7. And black has got pawns g7 and g2, and black king is on h5, rook e1, and bishop on e3. This is the position on the board, and it is white to play and win. White wins. Hello, Khanak. So Prince Gandhi, Bishop C3, and Raghav Garg, Manish. No, I think it is not correct. So please think again. Try again. Bishop C3, the problem is Bishop C3, he will play Bishop D2. You queen, he will take rook into draw. Then this is a draw, unstoppable. Unstoppable king is coming. Draw हो जाएगा. I want white to win. So Bishop C3 को वो Bishop D2 आ जाएगा. Win चाहिए. G4, KG4 and BC3. G4. Now you say G4 check. Why I should take? Why should I take? If I take, then not working because knight will come with a check. I will come here. Why should I take? Hey Agarwal, good morning. Okay, BE1, I will not take it. BE1, I will come here. So BE1 check king S3. What now? What now? Bishop C3. I will play Bishop C2. Bishop D2. Raghav, this is all right moves or not? I will not tell. I will tell you only at the end of the variation. Yes, this is all correct. He comes knight check now. The bishop cannot take. Pawn queens. And now no matter whether you come, the knight check is coming. And if you come here, the knight defending c3 winning. So the whole point is now in a given position, always see one check. A check can completely change the diagrams decision. One check becomes lethal. So never miss a check. The result of a consequence of check can be totally brutal. So in a given position, captures and checks. So this check changes everything. Now, now here, king h1, rook e1, no bishop e1, and pawn a5. No, what is this? King h1, be1, pawn a5, and black king, king f6, bishop g4, and pawn d7. This position is white to play. White has the move. Hello, Chris Panwar. Welcome, Kriti Saha, Jaswin Chaudhary. Hello, Adi Jain. White to play. So, what have you got here? So, Birabhadra Singh says BH4, BF2. No, no, no. BF2, it's a draw. If you play BF2, it will be a very easy draw. Bishop will come and now pawn push, bishop here draw. So, the correct move paralyze the bishop. The point is the king is blocking the bishop. The mobility of the bishop. This is the main problem of black. So, now give it. So, here give it. So, bishop takes. Now, the bishop's root. So, stop. You come here, stop. Lost. So, now you come here. Now, this is winning. So, what are you going to do now? Here, I will come. Now, you come here. So, what are you going to do now? Now, you come here. I am going to play maybe king. Now, you come here. Pawn push, winning. You can't come. You cannot come. So, this is the whole point. The bishop h4 pin and mobility. The main problem is this is the main problem. Mobility. Bishop is blocked. So, that is good. King h1 is okay. King h2. Next, fourth one. Fourth one. King h2. King b4. Pawn b3 and a4. And no, it is king here. It is white to play. I have already discussed this. I repeat some diagrams sometimes. White to play and win. White has the move. Parth Kunta, what is? Parth Kanani. Goenka King into S3 will draw. If you play king S3, it is a draw. It is a draw. He will come king here. No, I think king into pawn draw. King into pawn. Now pawn push. There is a threat. Now king. And now the pawn will support it. You at support, I will attack. Now you push, I will also push. You push, I will also push. Just in time. So it is a bad thing to capture. The point is you have to go here. This is a more important. So this is the correct one. King G3 is the correct one. King G3 is winning. Now, now what are you going to do? What will you do now? Now if you push, I will take it. Now I am going to take. Now you are here, I will take it. Now same thing does not work. The king was here, so you are able to draw. Now you take the pawn, push. You come here. Now I will come, push. Now come here. What else? You come here. I am going to push. No, something is missing here. Here you come here. King into pawn. King into pawn, push. King here. I think something is wrong here. I think I missed something here. This position. I think this is going to draw, but this is a win. I think. What is wrong here? Still draws. Of course, you are just coming in time. You are coming in time. You are coming in time. King here, king d2. Maybe I made a wrong composition. Okay, I will see that later. I will see that. Kg1, pawn e5, king c2, pawn e5, g2, and black pawns e6, f7, and h5. White to play and win. These are simple elementary things, but you need to know the thing. I will get to that position. I will get to that position after I finish. I will come to that position again. Let us think this. Yes, Goenka is right. Goenka is right. In that position, pawn queens. Pawn queens. Yeah. Goenka, last diagram, pawn queens and skewer was there. Okay, I will come to that. Yes, Makhani, h4. h4. With the idea, he wants to play g4 and then this pawn will queen. So I will hurry up. Hurry up. I will check that, Virabhadra. I will check that. Find out. H4, I will play KD3. G4, G4, I will play king. Now pawn takes pawn is forced. I will play king. Hello, Ruhani Asudani. What now? What will you do now? After reach king, the king is paralyzed now. The king is paralyzed because no, 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 no. The pawns, all the squares are guarded. So pawn goes. Now king, and he will now zugzwang. Black has only move. But then push, and now this is winning. This is winning now. Pawn push check. King takes and zugzwang. He cannot take. The king is in zugzwang. After you come here, the king will come. Then only move. You come here, you will just repeat. You will only move. And now after that, zugzwang. Cannot move. You go here, pawn push. You go here, pawn push, king. Zugzwang. You pawn push, king, finish. So it is important. This kind of structure, we need to have a feeling. We need to have a feeling for this kind of structure. You black runs into zugzwang. Hello, Ashok Mehta. Okay, okay. Next, I will go to another diagram. So next diagram. Here king a6, king g5, pawn e5, e5 g2 h5, g2 h5. Then pawn h7, this thing, and I guess this is the position. Yeah, white to play. Can white win this? White is two pawn down. The first move is forced. So I will make the move for you. The first move is forced. And now, what should black do? Because now if you push this pawn, all the pawns will fall. All the pawns will fall. You will win all the pawns. Now the king is coming. The king is coming here. King is coming here. So this if you push the pawn, king will come. And winning all the pawns. So he cannot push the pawn. So he makes a break. 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 Now, the point is, by making the move, this has become a target, a weak point, a weak point. This is the one. Now, if you play pawn into pawn, both pass pawn. Now, two pass pawn, winning the game easily. So, he will not take, he would rather take king into pawn. So, you will take, so he will come over here, you will push, he will come, take. Now, what are you going to do? Can you win this? Is it possible to win this? Which Good morning. Which book are you giving from? How it matters? The position is important. Parth Kuntal Raval. Show me the win. How does white win? White is winning. White is winning this game. How? How do you win, Raghav? Show me. Yeah, tell me the moves. You say it is winning. You tell me the move. King A5. You play now pawn into pawn. Now he plays king. You play king A5. You will play king. What should white do now? Vela says king B4. You play king B4. Then he will push the pawn. So what you want to say now? You play pawn push. You want to play KC4. He will push the pawn. You want to play KC5. I will wait. So you have to come to a clear-cut decision. What are you going to do? Veerabhadra, A5. I will play KC5. King comes. मेट और पॉन करने की थ्रेड साथ में आएंगे. चलो you said show me the move. I am telling you all you played here. Veerabhadra, you played king a5. Now kg7, king pawn push. Now king pawn push. King here, king. Show me the win. कैसे जीतोगे आप? Vela, who is better? White is winning. Otherwise, I will not give the problem. I will not give the problem unless white is winning the game. Okay, so you say KB3. You say KB3. KB3, I will play now. I mean, king here. So now you see this game started. Pawn into king here. I play now king. Now king. Now you come here. Okay, you come here. I play. You come here. No, you come here. I play. I play this. Adi Jain says KC5, KG7. Adi Jain says, Adi Jain says here, king, king. Now KC6. Oh, this is just queening. Now this position, what are you doing? I come here, you come. I come here, you come. I push. If you come here, I'm going to pawn push. Suppose you come here, I will push the pawn. So king here, here, pawn push. King here, I push the pawn. What is Birabhadra Singh says? King A5. Okay, I'll go. Birabhadra's move. King A5. KG7. Now what he says here? King B4. Then he says A6. King C4. So you say King C4. Okay. KC4. Now what is the answer? He says A5. KC5. Okay, King. A5, king C5, I go to king. What are you going to do? When the king was on H8, okay, I will go. When the king was on H8, here, now the game started here. King H8, you cannot go. King, king, oh, king. No, you want to go KC5. Okay, I will go. Adi Jain's variation, king into. Now this will win the game. This is not winning. I will play king. I will I will have to play king because I will have to play king. Now what are you doing? Adi Jain says KD7. KD7. Now I will I will push the pawn. I will push the pawn because I want the queen here to control. Now king here. Now push the pawn. What are you doing? Takes, takes. I think you are winning. Yeah, this is far away. The check wins. Something went wrong here. Something went wrong. So here in this variation, so here, yeah, this is winning. This is winning. Now KD7 wins because the king is coming here with a threat. Okay. So well done, Adi Jain and other group. Go to my variation and I will play KD4. Yeah, that is winning. Virabhadra, this is winning. Here, and king here. Now here also, this is also winning. This is also winning. Now, now if you push this pawn, king. Now, now push this pawn, king. Now push this pawn. Now this check wins. Check wins and winning. Even if one tempo, still you are winning. All right, all right. This is winning. Okay, both variation win. Adi Jain and Virabhadra Singh, both variation wins. King F1, pawn King F1, and this king is on H6. The pawn on B6, pawn C3, C4, C5. Knight C2. This position, it is white to play. So white has nothing better than this is the best move probably. So black gives a check. You attack, I will push the pawn. You are forced, I will give a check. You are forced. Now I will try knight, you queen. I come here. The point is the king is statue, cannot move. Now you cannot take this pawn. Either you take this pawn, there is a fork here or fork here. You take c3 pawn, there is a fork. You take c5 pawn, there is a fork. So how are you going to win? He has built a fortress. Black has built a fortress. White is unable to take c5 pawn. There is a fork on b3. Unable to take this pawn. Fork on c2. So where is the win? Yes, Virabhadra, your move variation means last diagram. Adi Jain, Virabhadra, both were correct. And Rohan Yasudani also correct. Okay, find out this position. How can white win this? You give check. I am not afraid. You give some checks, and take my pawn. Knight check will come. You take this pawn, knight check will come. How are you winning? Yes, Raghav, that your last diagram you have solved all. Raghav, Adi Jain, Virabhadra, all have solved it. But what now? This position. How can white win the game? Not the best move. Goenka, not the best move. Try again. Yes, yes. Virabhadra right. Actually, I will tell you, Raja Ravi Sekhar, international master, Raja Ravi Sekhar, who was a great endgame player, who was playing. Now also he is a very one of the probably one of the best coach of India, topmost coach of India. He deserves actually Dronacharya award ahead of all. Raja Ravi Sekhar. He has written a nice book on endgame, a small booklet, very beautiful. He has explained many instructive endgames. Some 100 page, 80 to 100 page endgame book. In that book, I learned the queen alone can push the king. So please note Raja Ravi Shekhar's small book on endgame is very instructive. I don't know, it's out of print maybe, but I have a copy somewhere. So the whole idea, the queen will push the king all the way to the corner. Queen, sorry, the queen. Now the king has only the knight cannot. Knight moves loses. The only move, queen. The only move, queen. No other square. Only move, queen. Only move, queen. Only move. Now don't play this bad move. Knight fork is there. So till now it is okay. Give a check. Now check. The point is if you go here, zugzwang. Zugzwang. The knight must move and lose everything. So he has to move the king. He has to move the king, but then queen. Sorry, queen. Now only move. Queen. Zugzwang. The knight has to move and lose all material. So please note the queen can push the king alone. In empty board, queen can push the king. This is important to know. This is important to know. Queen alone has the power. For example, this is winning position. Suppose you give check, nothing. At the moment, here, you give check, nothing. Some check. Only method you come. And if you do not do this, this is hard. If you do not do, king will come. Gradually, king will come closer. Not correct. So right now, the correct. For example, for example, now let us say the king is here and somewhere suppose the king queen here and queen is here. Now I can corner the king. I can corner the king. So I will play here. Let us say you come here. I will come. Now you come here. I am going to come. You come here. I will corner the king. The king is cornered. The king is cornered. Cornered. Now, for example, instead of coming here, maybe you play some move. Then I will corner the king easily. Just a wait. Maybe without the help of king, I can make a wait move. I can corner. I can corner. Now if you come here, now I will corner. Corner. Now he's pushed. That means queen has a power to push the king all the way to a corner without help of king. So Aman Narang, welcome. Devang Makwana, welcome. That means the queen has power to push the king all the way. So king, let us say the king is here and the queen is here. King is here. Now I want to corner the king. So queen alone will push. Push. Array, whose move? It is white to play, black to play. It is white to play. So I will corner. You will come here. Now I will come. You come here. Now I will come. Come here. Now I will give a check. Wherever you go, I will keep pushing the king. Now here I will just wait. Wait, corner. I will just push him. No. No, no, it is a slip. Mouse slip. Now I'll corner the king slowly. Now where? Give a check. Maybe here. Come here. And then come here. Come here. Push. The king is cornered. So the king has power to push the king all the way. Please note this. Please note this. This comes in many endgame things. All right. Next. I read this. Raja Ravi Sekhar's beautiful endgame book. I do. It is out of print, maybe. Very small booklet, but beautiful book. Just a minute. King F5. Knight D1. Knight D1. Pawn G6. And A6 B5 E4. A6 B5 E4. Bishop A1. That's it. Now this position, it is white to play and win. The pawn is queening. This pawn is queening. How can white win this? Array, there is not a, it is a knight. White to play and win. Sarah, yeah, I have all games of all grandmasters. Best games of all grandmasters. Yes, yes, Sarah, I have got games of all top class players of the world. Maybe what I will do, I will show you a game between two top grandmasters which was played 3 days back. 3 दिन पहले गेम हुआ था. 2 3 दिन पहले game was played. Why I think Anish Giri was one of the player. I'll show that game. 2 3 दिन पहले का गेम दिखाया. Tell me white wins how? I have got data of 2020, not 2021. 2021 data has already come. I don't have that. Yes. It is not speed. I think rapid. Yes. It is rapid championship. I don't have the data. I saw on internet. First of all, you try to solve this. First, you try to solve this. ये कैसे जीतेगा? White. White wins. Power of knights. Knight powers. Suggest me how white can win. पहला मूव फोर्स है, पहला मूव फोर्स है, इसमें सोचने वाली बात नहीं है. द फर्स्ट मूव इज फोर्स्ड. एक बार किंग आ गया, एक बार किंग आ गया तो खत्म, ब्लैक जीत जाएगा. सो व्हाइट टू प्ले मस्ट स्टॉप द किंग. सो ओनली white to play, he must come. Okay, the only way to play knight check king. Now the winning plan you have to find. You need to find the winning plan. Not knight f4. No, knight f4 नहीं चलेगा. Knight f4 नहीं चलता है. Because now this knight cannot do anything for the pawn. So I will come king. ये नहीं चलेगा knight f4. First move is forced. This is only move. Only move. And now what to do now? Adi Jain, brilliant move. Adi Jain, knight, correct move. Correct move. And now you have to take then knight h4. Because otherwise he is coming out. He is coming out. So only move knight h4. Knight h4. King. Knight check. King. Knight into pawn. King. So now this position is okay. What to do now? Hmm? Yes, yes, I will show that game. Artimay versus Giri. I will show that game. Now all this is okay. But can White win the game now? Can White win? अरे pawn push मार देगा. If you push the pawn, I will take it. You push the pawn, I will take it. So how can White win? If I reserve, you play e5, I am going to take the big pawn. ये pawn मार देगा मैं, मार देगा. I want a win for White. So where is the win? You want to play king e6? आप आप एक दो तीन चार पांच, तो मेरा भी आएगा 1 2 3 4 5. आप यहाँ मारेगा, मैं वहां पहुंच जाएगा. तो कहां से विन है? अरे आपको 5 मूव लगता है ना. यू हैव गॉट 5 मूव्स. 1 2 3 4 5. तो ये भी 5 मूव में पहुंच रहा है. 1 2 3 4 5. जीतेगा कहाँ? कहाँ जीतेगा? वेयर इज द विन? 5 मूव में मारेगा इसको. ये जाके 1 2 3 4 5. तो ये भी पहुंच जाएगा. 1 2 3 4 5. कैसा कैसा जीतेगा भाई? अरे E5 को B5 मारेगा, आप E5 खेलोगे मैं मारेगा, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? When you play E5, I will take the pawn. Suresh bhai Chavda E5, I will take the pawn. Take the pawn. Okay, you want to say Veerabhadra says king. तो मैं आएगा king. तो KD7, तो king. Yes, there comes the answer. There comes the answer. E5, because now you see this is the root of the king. ये जो king का root है ये है root. ये root है, ये root है, king का root है ये. This is the root of the king. तो E5 now bishop into E5, अभी root बंद हो गया. The king will come king. The king will come king. अभी king को यहाँ आना चाहिए. King नहीं आ सकता है. King नहीं आ सकता है. ये आएगा तो it is lost now king. King. You are unable to reach. This is the point. The point is रूट को बंद करना. E5 करके मारना है, नहीं मारना है इसको, नहीं मारना है. अभी 1 2 3 4 5, बट 1 2 ये आएगा 1 2 3 4 5 यहां पहुंच रहा है. दिस इज द होल कंसेप्ट. किंग E5 इज बैड. नो, किंग E5 में अभी ड्रॉ हो जाएगा. किंग आएगा, किंग आएगा. ये किंग रूट में है. किंग रूट पहुंच गया, ड्रॉ. ये ड्रॉ है, अभी छोड़ेगा ही नहीं. So that is the reason you stop the root. You don't take the bishop. King का root बंद करो. The point is now the king's root. This is the root and this is the blockade. Self blocking the root. That is why you should not take the bishop. Okay. Next. Next. Okay. And D1. Okay. King H7. Next one. Next one. King H7. King G2. Bishop D1. Pawn H6. King G2 and Rook B1. King इधर है भाई. Rook Rook B1. White to play and win. This is a pretty easy one. It should not take more than 1 minute. It is a very easy one. You know, sometimes I have given small, simple question, hard question. This is very easy. Find out. No, no, no. No. Bishop C2 ड्रॉ हो जाएगा. Bishop C2 में रुक चेक दे देगा और किंग आ जाएगा ड्रॉ. बिशप c2 इज रॉन्ग. h7, so check. दो चेक. रुक चेक. गुड मॉर्निंग मेहर चौधरी. रुक चेक. kb7 वापस रुक चेक. चेक अगेन. चेक अगेन. kc7 check again. kb8 check again. Yes, there comes Birabhadra. This is the one. Decoy. Decoy the rook to the wrong rank. अब ये जो mobility है rook का, now you cannot come here. Rook into check, I will come. So decoy the rook. Decoy the rook. Now the king is in the path of the rook. King in the path of the rook. Now king. Now king. Now king. End of the checks. गणपत हो गया. गणपत हो गया. This is how you win the game. Okay. So find out next. All right. King d3. King a8. Bishop h7. Then pawn h2. And black queen c6. And pawn on e7. So white to play and win. ये ना black queen रखो भाई. White to play and win. The point is अभी आपको क्वीन मिल रहा है, बट अभी ये रॉन्ग कलर बिशप है. ये जो पॉन है ये रॉन्ग कलर बिशप है. तो किंग यहां पहुंच गया तो काफी. क्वीन गया चलेगा. क्वीन गया कोई बात नहीं. आपको दो मूव तो मिलता है ना. आपको दो मूव मिलता है तो यू कम इन द किंग. सो हाउ आर यू विनिंग. बिशप आएंगे, वो तो आएगा ही. किंग आया तो पुश करोगे तो किंग आएगा, तो मारना तो पड़ेगा. किंग आ गया. अभी दिस इज द स्क्वायर. स्क्वायर के अंदर आ गया किंग. स्क्वायर के अंदर किंग आ गया. वेलकम मोक्षित शाह. The point is, I don't have to take, then pawn will run away. So I come in the square. क्या ब्लॉकेड है. अभी किंग e4 आएगा तो ये आ जाएगा. अभी be4 करोगे, be4 करोगे में किंग आएगा. पॉन पुश को किंग आएगा. पॉन पुश को अभी किंग आएगा. बिशप आएंगे तो फिर किंग आएगा. थ्रेटनिंग पॉन पुश किंग. ये आएगा तो ड्रॉ. और ये आएगा सपोज वापस वापस आएगा. थ्रेटनिंग दिस. तो कैसा विन है. स्क्वायर में आ गया. के E4 खेलोगे, के E4 खेलोगे तो किंग आएगा। अरे किंग आएगा, अभी किंग आ रहा है। So the whole point is you are not execution correct होना चाहिए. The execution has to be correct. No, the correct move is bishop here. This is the winning. This move wins. Now king here. No, no. Now king here. Pawn push. King here. Pawn push. And you have got the fort. हो गया काम. अब ये king cannot enter. So this is the point. The bishop here. This is the point. This is the winning. The idea. Now I build a fort. Fort. The king cannot move. You push the pawn. Zugzwang. Zugzwang. Not bishop e4. This does not help. Not king e4. ये भी draw है. King e4 draw. Bishop e4 draw. You have to go to the right square. Execution has to be correct. Okay. Going to the next. Going to the next. So this is the correct. Bishop e8 is the correct move. AB1. King h8. Now queen f2. Queen f2 or c2. Queen f2. Then this black queen कहाँ पर है? A7 पे. Then rook. Rook is on c2, g2. Rook a8 and rook a8 and e8. Bishop b7 में है क्या? Bishop c8 e7. Okay, and the pawns f6. Pawn b7 में है g7. This is the position on the board. ये भी है क्या बीच में एक? Okay, white has got rooks and bishop on here. d1 and pawn here. That's all. g6. White to play. Maybe here. Maybe here queen on d2. Yeah, white to play. Raghav, I cannot do it 6 p.m. because the time is set by Gujarat State Chess Association. I am not setting the time. Gujarat State Chess Association is setting the time, and 6 p.m. is too late. So you can see the recorded version always. You can always see the recorded version. No problem about it. Find out how does white win here. दो और प्रॉब्लम है. I'll have to show you some games. Be quick. Be quick. भावेश भाई पटेल. Good morning, sir. Greetings, भावेश भाई. Happy New Year. Yes, Veerabhadra Singh has an instinct. All the moves are forced. It has to be with check. You are right. Otherwise, the check is coming. You delay, the check is coming. So, it has to be forced. One thing is sure, you are right. Solve it. Bhavesh, why? Greetings. કેમ છો? મજામાં. કેમ છો ભાવેશભાઈ? So, what are you waiting for? He has already told everything check. Check. And there is no check. You cannot give this check. So, it has to be this check. Again check. Again check. Again check. Winning. Winning the game. Mate. All come with check. Non-stop check. Non-stop check. चार पांच चेक दिया. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 check. 7 checkmate. 8 checkmate. Okay. Non-stop action. Now last do diagram or quickly. I want quick. King h5, king h5, king h7, bishop g5, and pawn bishop g5, pawn b3, and pawn e5. Then there is a knight d4. So this position, white to play win. The first move is forced. So there ये pawn गया तो draw हो जाएगा. So you push the pawn. So ये आएगा. So you push this pawn. तो मारेंगे. ये आएगा. अभी अटैक था pawn. तो कैसे जीतेगा आप? हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू विन दिस गेम? b4 करोगे कि नहीं करोगे? ही विल कम अटैक. अभी आप क्वीन करोगे, रूक करोगे, नाइट फॉर्क. नाइट नहीं वीरभद्र. नाइट ड्रॉ बिशप. टू बिशप विन सेकंड्स. नाउ हियर यू हैव टू डू बिशप. नाउ हियर यू हैव टू डू द बिशप. क्वीन करेंगे तो चेक आ जाएगा. रूक करेंगे तो भी चेक मार दे ड्रॉ. दैट इज व्हाई यू हैव टू मेक ए बिशप. Okay, the position you bring a bishop here. That is why you win. So here I would put it a bishop. What is this? This is winning because two bishops in second. If you do knight, it is not a win. Draw. Yeah. Okay. So under promotion. Under promotion. Last diagram on end game. King f1, then king h6. The pawn c2, e2, and h2, and pawn e3, f2, g4. White to play. White to play now. Last diagram of endgame. Be quick. I need to show you games. It's a draw. How can white win? White king is paralyzed. It is a draw. How to draw the game? So Adi Jains C4. Going C4. Okay, the king will catch. The king will catch. You push a king will catch. King will catch. Catch. So C4 I come. C5 I come then. There comes Veerabhadra Singh's correct answer. Correct answer. Now H4. Now you cannot take the pawn. Then ये pawn queen हो जाए. You have to make n pass. N pass. N pass करना पड़ेगा आपको. हो गया. N pass किया जैसा queen. Stalemate. This is the point. This is the point. Stalemate. Otherwise white would lose the game. H4 नहीं खेलेगा तो हार जाएगा. All right. Let me show that game Anish Giri versus Artimev. Okay. For example, that game continued. Uh, it is like this: D4, Knight F6, and C3. This is how it continued. Now E4 is a threat, so he came here. Now, yeah, the game continues here. Here there are answers. I mean, you can play here H6 or you can play pawn C4. If you play H6, I am going to play H4. And if you play C5, I am going to play Queen. Next, I will castle. And White has got better game. So here, Bishop B4 is one answer. That is, he plays Knight E2. Because I don't want doubling, Knight E2. Now castle, he plays A3. You should not give the bishop. You should, because knight will come. Bishop goes back. G5. Here, instead of playing G5, the that Anish Giri played here. Here, Artima played here Ng3, C5. Anish Giri is black. Artima is white. Idea, he wants to bring the bishop for attack. He wants to bring the bishop, and now if you push this pawn, queen will enter with dangerous threats. Knight H5 will come. If you allow BD3, G6, Queen H6, immediate threat is knight. So he decided to play rook. Idea, now the knight can support the pawn. So he just castle. You need to bring, because there is no point in BD3. You want to play H4 with the idea, you pull the queen and then play H5, G6. Attack. Otherwise, the G4 break is coming. So take that pawn. So the question is speed. Now, when there is opposite side castle, the important thing is to open file. Opening line is priority. File, diagonal, at the cost of material. So black gives them. Take, take. Now queen come back. There is nothing. So the queen comes back with the idea to advance the pawns to attack. Knight into pawn. Now rook against queen. The rook is against the queen by pressure. So goes away. Pawn into. Now how to attack? You cannot attack suddenly. You need to bring the rooks into the game. First of all, the rooks has to be coordinated. Then bring one rook in the line. This is the plan. So you need to coordinate the rooks. and supporting the pawn also. With the idea, now you cannot do any attack, so he wants to bring knight here. With the idea, knight will blockade the pawn. This is how it goes on. How should black play now? How should black play? Yes, yes, I know. I saw in internet. I saw this game on internet. But how should black play this game? Manish Giri, he won this game as black. So how did black win? No, no, no. You can't give NB3. You cannot give NB3. This is not the correct move. He played here Bishop. Yes, sir. What is there in NB3? If you play NB3, he is going to take it. Then run away with the king. He is going to take the and run away with the king. So correct move is Bishop. Okay. Threatening, Bishop takes pawn. So you have to stop. And this is where he brilliantly comes. This is the brilliance. The brilliance move. Unexpected. Knight here. Now only move knight into. Otherwise checkmate. He is threatening a mate. Only move. But then bishop takes pawn check. And now check. Now there is a mate threat again is coming. So he played check. You have to come. You have to come. Only move. Otherwise queen into b2 and winning the game. Otherwise queen into b2 winning only move. Now only move queen d3. And after rook check resigns. I mean he is getting mated. After this move, it is all hopeless. Bishop check. All over. So the whole point is this was an absolute brilliant move. After the move, this is the move. Brilliantly played by Anish Giri. Direct NB3, I doubt. I doubt direct NB3. This is the move here. You want to play direct NB3? I doubt the king will run away. I think the king will run away. You give a check, he will run away. Where is the win? You will give check, discover check, maybe. Maybe here. Maybe here. This is maybe here. Yeah, it is possible, maybe. It is possible. But this is longer and no certainty. This also may be winning. Knight check, knight discover check. But you will have how compensation. Knight check, knight into. I don't know. I don't think it is that easy now. Not so easy. Okay. So it is not so much easy here. Maybe, maybe here. But this is absolutely brilliant. Anyway, what if direct? It is probably winning. Probably also. All right. I come to this point. I will discuss these three games. So here, in the afternoon session, I will discuss normally d4, knight f6, and people play knight f3. How to handle boring line like this? How to handle this? And what to do for nc3? I will discuss now only. Here, d5. I don't want. Otherwise, you will play park. Suppose you play. If you allow, you will end up in park defense. So stopping. This is the idea. I don't want to allow. Otherwise, what will happen? Now, if you play some move, knight b5, I am forced to play knight a6. So, a knight will be passively placed. So, better to play a6. Now, e6. There are two plans. You can play h6. H6 means white will play h4. Then you play. Then white will play queen f3 and castle. with attacking chances. So why play f6? If you have to play c5, do it right now. Right now. I think this should be good for black because the g4, g5, it is meaningless now. I have not castled. So it is losing the momentum. It is losing the momentum. Now b5. Now when I have not castled, what are you playing for all these things? So I am going to now push the knight all the way with queen side play. It is like a superior variation of French defense. White has done some waste moves. In the French game, the French structure, White has made some several waste moves. Weakness. You have to take the pawn b3 runs to a check. Queen f5 check will come. So already fantastic position. Black has got bishop pair and space, better position. Okay, so this is not good idea. The whole concept of c5 is not good because after g5, then this is like a French structure. So let me to go to another game. So this is no problem. Queen f3, he wants to make long castle and attack. You need to do that because the threat is annoying. Now I am coming with a direct threat. So you need to defend. Safeguarding e5 square. Already the center is structure is fixed and he gets a nice game. Take, and now this. I think the position has become very slow for white. The decentralized pieces, no pawn tension. Now you need to this is the weakness and you need to exploit. The pieces are not ready. So black will mobilize faster. Faster. Now he is coming. He is coming too slow. You cannot castle because of the f7 weakness, but run. Now knight is coming here, threat. End of the. There is no attack. There is no attack. I just take the pawn. There is no attack. One extra pawn and no weakness and there is no initiative for. He will come for the threat. Knight f4. Enough. Now the black position is more active and white queen is doing nothing. Winning the game. So you should see this NC3 is not great move because of this. And now what happens if you play here? It will become a Karokan. A Karokan structure will come. So you don't want to play Karokan. Now Bishop G5 will come. Then slowly a Karokan structure will come. And if you play the French structure will come. Bishop G5 and E4 will come. So to avoid French and Karokan structure, this is a move. I would like to say this is okay. Okay, you don't have to do g4, but if you play normal moves, I can play b5. Now if you play something like that, now b4 will come, c5 will come. So there is no problem about the position. So a6 has an idea. Okay, so this is good, and I think I showed you the other game already. But anyway, I will show you this g5 main line, knight h5. Okay, this is also black mat. ये तो गेम वही हो गया ना, ये तो वो वही हो गया, वो तो यही ये लाइन हो गया वही, ये जो है आई वांट टू गो टू द मेन वेरिएशन ऑफ दिस जी5 एनजी3 तो वही वही हो गया, बट जी5 लाइन में So instead of NG3, G5, I go to the knight H5. अरे ये तो वही वही बार बार हो रहा है. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I leave this. So here I discuss this line. Another line I show. The middle game concept I want to do. Vienna, white is better. What should white do? What is the plan for white? How should white play here? Middle game theme. What should white do now? No, 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 no. Not queen a4. No, no. Queen a4 is not the correct move. The queen is already in nice position in center. Don't decentralize the queen. No. F4, F4 is a blunder. The rook against the queen. F4 you can't do that. Don't decentralize the queen. No, this is not the best, not correct move. He will play B6. I don't think correct move. No, don't decentralize. Here, Mamedyarov found a beautiful plan on C4. Now the threat is coming. So you have to stop. Anyway, C4, C5. The point is, after you take it, this is the problem. This is the problem. Queen A4. The piece is being trapped. So he will have to do some try for an attack. This is the point. You play Queen A4 directly, it is bad. If you do now pawn push and now F4 is not working. This is it is running out badly, I think. So for this, what can I do? I can open the game. I can open the position. Maybe I can open up. Maybe I can open up the position. And this pawn is weak. Knight into pawn, queen into pawn will come. You take queen into pawn is coming. BD4. This is all getting bad to worse. So here, it is correct move is to play C4, C5, and this is winning. This it is necessary. Knight attack. Now queen into. He will defend. The extra piece is there. There are too many lot of guard. So it will win the game. Defense is here. The pawn is pinned. And the queen is coming back into the game. Back. Yes, rook is ready made. Whatever you do, it is bad. Anyway, I will take knight into pawn. So you come here, then there is no attack. There is no attack. In this case, the rook 7th rank will come. Okay. You need to find weak point, create targets. Let me show you. Mamediaro Karyakin. हो गया. ये टाल कार्लसन. Mikhail Tal versus Carlsen. Not a good line. Not good line. It is interesting. I will tell you the main idea why Queen D7 is played. I will tell you. The point is after Knight F3, he will play pawn push. And now you want to castle, then you play Bishop D3. He will play Bishop. This is the whole idea. आपका एक मूव भी गया और ये मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट बिशप चला जाएगा बैड बिशप के लिए. So it is a more or less a waiting move. That is why you should not walk into it. So आपको क्या करना चाहिए इधर? You don't move with the bishop. अगर आपको B6 उसका प्लान है बिशप आके बिशप लाएगा तो हम मारना है तो डायरेक्ट मारेंगे. तो डोंट मूव द बिशप. Now you can play queen g4. You can play this queen g4. You can play bd2. This is a good move. So I will show you now 2-3 games how to play against this. Mikhail Tal played knight f3. Now bd2. तो ये बिशप को मैं डायरेक्ट मारेगा. मैं बिशप d3 करके एक मूव वेस्ट क्यों करके मारेगा. I will take directly. So bd2. He says now you move the bishop. आप अभी बिशप मूव करो. So अरे ए भाई एक मिनट. So here he plays bishop. अरे अभी आया castle controller. So here white has a lead in development. The point is the knight is poorly placed. All this development, all this is not developed. So white has an advantage. Advantage आ गया. Whether it is end game technical or whether it is attack, advantage is advantage. And Tal was at its best when there is advantage. So start action. Action. Straight you want to open the game. Ready, getting ready for now A4. Open game opened up means he is at the now A line there is a problem. अभी कैसल नहीं होता है. H1 H6 is hanging. Very rapid attack. Don't waste time with all this unnecessary move. Now bringing the knight quickly. Striking. Now there is striking. Go away. हो गया. Now whether you take or not, whatever you do, attack is coming. You will not able to hold it. The plan next, the knight is joining the attack. Queen knight c5, you cannot give the bishop, and now if you give, this queen will enter. Finish. Dark square bishop cannot be given. If you give dark square, it is leading to mate only. खत्म. डार्क स्क्वायर बिशप गया तो गेम जाएगा. कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. टोटली होपलेस पोजीशन. बट आई विल टेल यू सम मॉडर्न गेम्स how he finished it. दूसरा रुक. King h8, rook h3 wins. King h7 or h8, rook h3 wins. Only move. Now rook will join with check. Minimum queen now. Minimum. He resigns here. After the move, queen check and rook mate. Or you come here, simply queen coming to e6 and leading to winning the game easily. But anyway, this is an old game, though he won brilliantly. I will show how to play queen d7. This variation I will finish now. Queen d7 line. कर देते हैं क्योंकि ऐसा ही रह जाएगा. So Anand versus Adams from 2014. immediately. I don't want to move the bishop. Question. Now queen g4. If you play f5, then Judith Polgar played queen check. But there is a modern players, they have different answer. Queen check, I will show a more modern game. This is okay, but there is stronger move I will show. So this queen check, I will give another game. First, let us see knight e7. Anand just took it. Just take it. Already ready-made HPA. Ready-made HPasser has come already. Already. You take. I am not wasting time. You take. So, I knight e2 is coming. You are helping. If you give me check, you are helping white. How much development? This is just coming. I don't see any compensation for the pawn. एक तो सुपीरियर माइनर पीस है, रेडीमेड पासपान है, कुछ भी नहीं, नथिंग, नथिंग टू शो अप. हो गया ही. जस्ट कीप पुशिंग. अभी ये सब ऑल, दिस इज ऑल स्टंट, स्टंट मूव्स. जाओ, रन नाइट. अभी क्या है, दिस इज ridiculous. So the whole point is you have to just don't have to walk into the opening sub development. Just wait. BD2 is a modern move. Queen D7, A3. You go back. It is ridiculous. Too much loss of time. Okay, and you take, and now Queen D4. White is better. F5. I will show another game. This variation I will show. Go to next plan. Nepomaniac. The F5 plan. What to do? This is the one. This check, the check. It is more. It is okay. Even this also is okay, but this is stronger. This is also okay, but I will say this one. And the knight will not block. Idea, idea. The knight will come here to this perfect square. Wonderful. The right strategy. The modern masters play. Fantastic. Now you cannot develop. You cannot develop the knight. And now I'm ready to advance. If you play g6, दोनों side you cannot control. Attack इधर भी है, attack उधर भी है. Not allowing any twist. Slightest counter play. Right under attack. You can't play. He will be choked after queen g6. Choking. Nothing is moving. You play here, he will paralyze completely. ऐसा कुछ करेंगे तो paralyze कर देगा. हिलेगा ही नहीं कुछ. दोनों साइड में paralyzed. Okay. So here he plays bishop plus the pressure. The rook cannot come. The bishop is wonderful. This is doing a great job. Now this is all bad, bad, bad. Everything is bad. Redundant knight. Threatening to win material. So bishop f6 threat. Counterplay. I don't want any kind of, because the rook is busy. I want to make economic defender. Sutter, bishop and knight threat. Over. Now you are forced to push, otherwise betting attack will come. No, this is just he is trying desperately, and now look into and winning the game. Enough. The knight is the boss, controlling all around, all squares, and Nepomaniac won the game very easily. You cannot take a hanging है, ये e8 hanging है. टोटल कंट्रोल, पैरालाइज. ये डेड पीस है, डेड पीस, कुछ नहीं है. कलर कॉम्प्लेक्स विथ सो मेनी थिंग्स. सो दिस इज द राइट वे टू प्ले इन दैट लाइन. वन मोर गेम, लास्ट गेम आई विल शो. इन द वेरिएशन क्वीन डी7 लाइन खत्म करते हैं. Okay, this is actually original idea was Petrosian. He says that I have not weakened. Now what are you going to do? Show me the plan. So Leko shows the plan. This is the more ambitious. Other move is not aggressive. If you play here, this is less ambitious. So aggressive move. C5 बंद कर रहा हूं. The main strategic point. C5 आएगा ही नहीं अभी. It is possible. It is possible, but will be wild. You can play this, but when there is a good position, you need not weaken further. Already the position is advantage. So a player like Zero will play G4. Zero or Morozovic. So you don't have to go. Already the knight is in trouble because the pawn is now the knight is unable to return now. Beautifully played. Peter Liko played very nicely. Now find a winning plan. The whole point is you need to find a winning plan now. Very nice. Then you need to spot a weak point. The weak point is this is one weak point. For someday, if this pawn can come, that means it is winning. That means you need to watch the square and remove the knight. That is one. You can pile up on the bishop. So हो गया. अपना काम बन गया. अभी क्या करोगे अभी? What are you going to do? हो गया काम. Can very well resign now because queen into queen will pick up a piece and you don't take it is losing material badly. So ये जो लाइन है क्वीन बी सेवन बट बाय द वे आप ब्लिस गेम में खेल को देखो इफ ए प्लेयर डज नॉट नो दिस वर्क्स वेल सपोज यू डोंट व्हाइट डज नॉट नो द प्लान ही विल प्ले मैकेनिकली and then black gets a easy game. He will play mechanically. This is what I mean. Now you won't get any advantage as white. This is not a great move now. That is the reason मैकेनिकल प्ले नहीं खेलना है इधर A3 खेलो एंड अदर और यू कैन प्ले हियर द अदर प्लान दैट BD2 भी खेल सकते हैं क्वीन G4 भी खेल सकते हैं ओके सो आई लीव दिस क्वीन D7 वेरिएशन एंड आफ्टरनून आई विल गो फॉर another interesting variation with some strategic things. What is this? Simon Giants Anand Zero. Yeah. Okay, I will see that later. Can you see this game? French 11. Now it is already late. So I will see you back to today afternoon 2:30. तब तक सबको मेरा नमस्कार. Take care and bye.